terrorists come from Pakistan, attack, and then are able to go back and seek asylum in Pakistan, and they feel very protected there. So we've come to Russia with the message from the people of India, not just the government of India, that we hope and we expect the world today to support us in our fight against terrorism, against terror attacks, against the innocent people of this world. Today the world has to come together to stop this. And we had this opportunity of meeting, having several meetings from the morning. The first person we met was the first deputy chairman of the Federation Council, Mr. Henry Denison, and the deputy chairperson of the Federation Council, Committee on Foreign Affairs, and the first deputy chairperson of the Federation Council, Committee on Rules and Organization of Parliamentary Activities, Mr. Mikhailo, member of the Federation Council Committee on Science, Education and Culture, the Deputy Head of the Department of International Relations of the Office of the Federation Council. And our second meeting was with Mr. Leonard Slutsky, Chairman of the LDPR party, and members of the Duma. And our third meeting was with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and we had the opportunity of meeting the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs of Russia, Mr. Rudenko. And our next meeting was with the Russian Institute of Strategic Studies, and we had the opportunity of having discussions with the ex-Prime Minister of the Russian Federation, Mr. Mikhail Fradko, and we've had very important and fruitful discussions with these honored representatives of Russia, and we've had in-depth discussions, and the members of Parliament from India, and we come from different parties, just not the ruling. We don't represent only the ruling party or only the opposition. We come from across the country and from different political parties with the different ideologies. But we come as one together to raise the concerns and share the concerns of India. And we've had very good discussions too. Thank you.
Please go ahead. Can you switch on some air conditioning here?
Yeah, shall I just like...
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Switch on.
My name is Julia Melnikova. I'm representing Russian International Affairs Council, one of the Russian think tanks. It's a great honor to be here today. Thank you very much for the invitation. So my question is pretty direct and simple. The support that you are seeking from Russia and other nations, which is totally justified the way I see it. What are the formats of the support that you envisage? The formats, like what kind of support would you envisage from the countries that you are currently visiting?
No, there is a lot of misinformation which has been spread, and also that a narrative that Pakistan is nuclear power has also been repeated many times, and a lot of misinformation about the attacks which happened have been reached out to many countries and also on social media. So we just wanted to clarify what the truth was and what actually happened, and what that India is. We wanted to specifically give the message that India refuses to be blackmailed by the threat of nuclear weapons. We will fight for our integrity. We will stand as one against terror attacks. So this is the message we wanted to reach to the world. And of course, we've worked with Russia for many years, and we would seek the understanding of Russia, and we would hope that they will be in a position to be able to support us very strongly, because I think they know beyond doubt that India stands for peace.
May I supplement something? Is it terrorism is
That's Mr.
not...
Premchand Gupta, very senior member of the upper house.
Terrorism is not only a problem for India. The whole world is suffering. Russians have also suffered very badly. You had a lot of attacks. So our message to the people of Russia, government officials and the people we met today is that everybody has to come together to stop this, production of terrorism activities which is happening from Pakistan. Pakistan is creating this problem. It's a state-sponsored terrorism. If you see wherever in the world any terrorist activity has taken place, directly or indirectly some reference for Pakistan has come. So this is a very serious problem. It's not only for India. We are suffering. They have imposed on us 4 wars and hundreds of terrorist activities, killed innocent people in front of small children and young couple. The boy was married just few days before, and they were there on honeymoon, and he was shot dead in presence of his wife. So our message was that we should all get united and stand firm on terrorism. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Ashok Mittal, Member of Parliament of our House and part of this delegation. One message I think which we want to give, of course, Pakistan is not the other. It not only nurture terrorism, but it also support and promote terrorism throughout the world. We have seen Osama bin Laden, he was found in Pakistan, which means he was having support of Pakistan. Similarly, Russia has also suffered when it was in Afghanistan. The terrorist groups were sent from Pakistan, trained in Pakistan, nurtured in Pakistan. The meaning there was the whole world is suffering because of the terrorism being nurtured by Pakistan. And India has also suffered very heavily, as explained by my colleagues, senior colleagues. But India wants to be ambassador of anti-terrorist drive of the world, because we know what terrorism is. We have suffered from all quarters, and we don't want that the other countries of the world should suffer. In India, there is a saying, Vasudev Kutumbakam, which means the entire world is one family. We believe in that. We believe in peace. In 1961, Pakistan was divided in 2 parts. Though India has made Pakistan troops surrender more than 1 lakh, but we didn't occupy that part of Pakistan. We made that independent country. So we don't have such intentions to occupy even a single inch of land of Pakistan. We just want to grow, and our economy is doing very well. Our economy is doing very well under Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. And you see, even here, we are 5 delegates. Out of 5, only 1 is from the ruling party. 4 are from opposition. So that is the culture of India. That is the culture of our Honorable Prime Minister of India, that it doesn't differentiate and gives equal opportunities to all. Similarly, the same kind of opportunities are given to everyone of India, beyond their caste, color, creed, religion, etc. And again, a bad word is spread that there is some discrimination against Muslim community in India, which is not correct. They are very safe in India. They are much safe than they feel anywhere in the world, even in Pakistan. So that misconception we want to remove. So all these things we want to convey when we are in Russia, and we are very happy that we have been received well by the Russian government, by the Russian parliamentarians, and we were given very good time and very good hearing. I think it's all appreciation. Thank you.
Ladies first.
Please go ahead.
Good evening, my name is Gleb. I present Primakov National Institute of World Economy and International Relations. Thank you for inviting us here. Thank you, Embassy, for hosting the event, for organizing it. So my question also pertains to the format you are seeking for cooperation. I should stipulate here that we've got, a wide range of counterterrorism activities. I mean, Russia and India. We've got a working committee on countering terrorism. We've got counterterrorism drills. We've got intelligence communications. And I also wonder what other formats, from your perspective, would boost that cooperation? What would be your interest in Russia and in Russian assistance in this regard? And but so far, I should say that this cooperation manifested itself on the 22nd of April, when Russia brought its condolences to Indian nation, and we hope that in future we'll further collaborate on this issue as well. So we want to hear in what regard you are interested. Yes.
I think primarily that we want Russia to understand where we come from, and we want Russia to stand by us when we are fighting against terrorism, and we want Russia's voice to clearly voice our concerns with an understanding of India's position on fighting terror. So this is actually what we, as a parliamentary delegation, we don't want to get into strategic discussions or about intelligence sharing. I mean, that is between countries, and that is not openly really discussed. But this is what we would like Russia as a country, to stand with India, and as a parliamentary delegation which has come from India, I mean, this is what we hope for, and this is what we expect from Russia.
Thank you, ma'am.
Does anybody else have to say?
Hello, good evening. I'm Nivedita Kapoor. I'm an assistant professor at the High School of Economics University here. I was wondering, because I saw that on Twitter that you have had a lot of meetings with leading Russian politicians. From when all of you met these Russian leaders, from your sense, did you get any new ideas that you could go back home and suggest to the Indian government that these are the areas where Russians are ready to cooperate with us, whether it's at the UN Security Council or whether it's in terms of putting pressure on Pakistan? So did you get any new ideas from meeting with your Russian colleagues about what India and Russia can do more? Thank you.
I think one very important thing which was put forward was that we have to have more discussions and more meetings and more deliberations, and when it comes between the parliamentary members, and that was one idea which was put forward. But beyond that, yes, it did help us to broaden our perspective, and also gave us more in-depth view of certain aspects, because Russia has also suffered in many instances which were quoted in our meetings, and we had certain things which we could learn from that and share experiences. To elaborate on that, I think we have a lot of messages and takeaway from these meetings, which we will be sharing with our ministries and our Prime Minister's office. And also we've conveyed what we came to convey. So I hope our message also will be taken further and so that we can ensure that we can finally actually start deliberations and honest peace talks. We would like to have peace between Pakistan and India eventually, which is good for both the countries and for the people of the countries. So that is exactly what we come looking for. We want a permanent solution, and we don't want to tolerate terrorism in whatever way it is shrouded in. Yeah.
Right?
Yes, please.
So to answer your question, I think all you three spoke, the common was that what we expect from Russia. Am I right?
Yeah.
Russia is the one of the most oldest and most trustworthy friend of our, and the whole world knows that. The wound what we have is same wound even Russia is facing. Similar kind of terrorist activity here also. So we understand the pain of each other together. We are very thankful to the Russian authorities. Wherever we went, they promised, they showed that they have their full support to fight against terrorism. If in principle these two countries are together, the next part of your question we are asking in which form the United Security Council are where, when two parties are together on one issue and at whatever forms and manifestation terrorist activity may be, we are together, then the question does not arise where we want their support. If we are together, be it United Security Council, any other forum, objective is to ensure the terrorist hideouts, terrorist factories, terrorist camps, sponsored, supported, trained by Pakistan must be dismantled. Because this is not fair that if somewhere else it happens, it is a terrorism, but if it happens in India, it is between India and Pakistan bilateral. This is not fair. And once again, we are thankful to the Russian authorities. They have extended their support. They said in very clear terms, without any hesitation, the war against terrorism, we are there with you. And that was the most important thing. We know we have a lot of forums, tie-ups, agreements. We have been working together for decades and we'll be working in future also. To add the clarity, and also it was our responsibility to bring all the facts with the proof to our most trusted friend here, what happened from the first incidents on 22nd of April till the ceasefire, and how we are convinced that Pakistan is involved. All those facts we have given, and all the authorities are concerned. So we expect Russia to support. We are quite hopeful that wherever it need be, to pressurize Pakistan to dismantle terrorist activity, camps, whatever, Russia will be with us, and we will do it together. Thank you.
I'm Boris Volkonsky, Institute of Asian and African Studies, Moscow State University. First of all, I would like to express my personal, and I hope that my friends and colleagues share it, my deep personal sorrow for the victims and for their families. It was a dreadful event, of course, and sometimes you cannot even realize what was going on. But my question is, maybe a little bit provocative. The core issue between India and Pakistan, of course, is Kashmir problem. It has lasted for 78 years, and I don't hope to see the solution within my life. It will be there for some time else. But the question is, do you see any, at least small possibility for India and Pakistan to find common ground where they can cooperate, not confront each other? Because there are divided families. There are people who still feel the sorrow of partition. There are people speaking common languages on both sides of the border. There's a long border, common border, which may serve as a, as a kind of platform for cooperation. I heard that even though the border crossing points were closed, the flag lowering ceremony didn't stop even for a day. So this is a good example of how the two countries can interact, at least not cooperate, but interact. Well, do you see any smallest, tiniest possibility for finding common ground with Pakistan?
Definitely, because the people of India and the people of Pakistan want these issues to be resolved and they want peace. I think in Kashmir, people were very happy that finally there is peace, and we had an elected government, and things were coming back to what we would like to call closer to normal life. And this attack again has put things back to where it was, and definitely if we learn to respect each other, and if the governments, because I would like to say that every Prime Minister of India has made, and regardless of which party they belong to, they've made attempts to resolve these issues and conflicts, and they've reached out to Pakistan. But every time we reach out, there is a backlash of attacks also. So I'm very sure that when that stops and there is an honest effort from their side, and if our efforts are reciprocated totally and in full, we will be able to find a resolution, and both the countries can live in peace.
I belong to Punjab, and Pakistan also has a Punjab, so we also have a Punjab. You're talking about the lowering ceremony. Yes, the people are good, both sides, but the problem is a few radicals, a few terrorists, and a few organizations there which are creating all those kind of nonsense. In November last year, 6 months back, I myself visited Pakistan. And they were very nice, very supportive, very hospitable. There is a good chance of trade between India and Pakistan. And there is a full-fledged border. Trade linkages are already there. Trade port is already there in Amritsar, etc. And but we are not able to do that because of these things again and again. It starts, it stops, it stops. But if the government is really sincere, Pakistan government is really sincere, they should put a full cap on these terrorist activities. And if it happens, the people would like to work together, to grow. We will grow, they will grow. And as I said, this is the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, Vasudev Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family. We want to grow together. And we believe in the prosperity of everyone, not only of our own people. So they should respond, as ma'am has said. They should respond and should not take our positive things for granted, and should not take our positive things as our weakness. Thanks.
Yes, good evening everyone. My name is Yashwant Val. I'm from Skolkovo Institute of Science and Technology. I'm a research scientist there. My question is that after recent actions of use of modular weapon system, which was a collaborative work between Russia and India, how do you think we will improve more towards science and technology and joint collaborative work between the two nations?
Pakistan?
No.
To Russia, between Russia and
India.
India.
Yeah,
See, we always work together when it comes to science and technology and space and innovations. And when it comes to medicine, we have collaborated, we have worked together, and we expect to continue to keep it going because there is a lot of trade, there is a lot of cultural exchanges, there's a lot of mutual respect for our art, literature, thought, everything between both the countries. So I think definitely we will go forward, and I would like to point out that this is a very, very long-standing relationship, time-tested. We are all very positive, and the Prime Minister has sent this delegation to Russia because we want a very, very strong relationship with Russia. It's a very important strategic partner, just not when it comes to diplomacy or in many ways they are very important to us.
Yeah, please.
Thank you very much. My name is Ivan. I'm from IMMO. So my question is, I want to take a broader perspective on the issue, and you said that this terrorist act was state-sponsored. So actually my question is, what do you see the most suitable policy of Russia towards Pakistan? Because as you see that this terrorist attack is state-sponsored, that there needs some implications on Russian policy towards Pakistan. What's the perspective of Indian government, of Indian parliamentaries? Thank you.
No, we would not like to, state exactly what Russia should be doing or saying, because Russia knows what to do, and Russia understands us very clearly. But I'm sure the entire world, and specifically Russia, understands that these terror attacks just not hurt only India. Because all over the world, when there are terror attacks and incidents like this, in many cases we've seen that these terrorists seek asylum in countries like Pakistan, and they feel protected, and sometimes we feel that it's become training spaces, it becomes hubs. So we would like Russia to address it in the appropriate way.
Well, if there are no more questions, then it remains for me to thank all of you for your participation and interesting discussions that we had. I would like to thank honorable members for meeting all of you and interactions. And I think my colleagues have arranged some food after these intensive talks. I guess it is time for us to have dinner. So let me invite all of you to join the dinner. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I am logging out now. I will log in again in few minutes because I will take some bites from the Kanimozhi ji and some other people. Okay. So, but how I will send? How I will send? It's recorded online. I have not recorded. How? But it's not. It will be in my mobile. I don't know. Okay. How it is? I never did that. It's in my mobile gallery or how? Okay.
आज